Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready for the rematch?
Yeah, rematch. I'm coming for you with your own bag.
With your own bag? What are you talking about? What's going on today?
We're doing a bag switch up.
Whose idea was that?
I think Dylan Hunn.
Dylan Hunn. So Dylan was the first one to suggest anything, and he said a bag swap. So we are going to play with each other's bags. I think it's a disadvantage for me because I do a cart. Yeah, I have a cart. I gotta carry his. Oh, I gotta carry his. It's not funny. Don't be laughing. I haven't carried a bag in a couple years, but it is what it is. It's pretty light because he's still filling it out, so it won't be too bad. But yeah, here we are. We're gonna do Sunset, all AMTs, and we're gonna start on the back nine.
Yes.
There's just a lot of traffic on the front nine, so we're gonna start on the back nine, which means we're gonna be playing the water holes. Don't you lose any of my discs. Don't you lose any of my discs. All right, guys. Well, here we go. What do you predict the score is gonna be?
Me with 9 down, and then you with, I'd give it a good 3 down, 4 down.
Wow. Well, on this disc golf battle, let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
What's up, everybody? It's just me today, and we're gonna get right into the action because I did not record the hole info videos for the first 2 holes. But this is hole 10, no, yeah, 11? 10, yes, 10 at Sunset Disc Golf Course off the AMT. I take his Voyager up and over the road and then almost ace it. It was kind of surprising how overstable that disc was. He takes my ESP nuke and decides to slam it into the road and roll it up next to the pin. For this challenge, as you know in the beginning of the video, we're using each other's discs, and it's interesting. It's kind of hard because, you know, I'm learning lefty, and he's actually, you know, learning his plastic a lot. So I think it might be a little too early to do this, but it was fun doing it, so we're doing it. We both got the birdies there, and we're going ahead and hold on to hole 11. A little 200-foot hole. I tried doing my patented lefty sidearm and just absolutely smash a tree. He takes my zone and just pures it. Yeah, he's smiling. He just pures it. I'm using his passports, full turn passports. They're a beadless putter. I will be the first to tell you I do not like beadless putters. I prefer the bead. But these feel pretty good. And as you can see, they got a lot of glide. I'm used to my Challenger OS's dropping out of the air a lot sooner than that. So I decided to put myself, you know, a 30-foot uphill putt. Why not? And then I decided to short this one. Yeah, so I take a 4 on a 200-foot hole, and he's just now getting to his drive where he taps in. Wonderful. He's beating me. Or we're tied. Yes, he's beating me. That's just wonderful. So here we are, hole 12. You want to keep it below these trees on your right and just kind of skip it in there. He's going to take my ESP nuke again. And he just kisses that pine and then just kisses another one. It just throws him. Yeah. Bye-bye-bye. It just throws him way off the fairway. I am taking his Pro Discus Midori. I wish he was here. He's at his mom's house right now, but I want to get this video out. It's pretty straight mid-range, and I just kind of pull it over. I rounded, yanked it to the left myself about a 50-footer. He is going to be away. Yep. He's out here about 80, 90 feet. Like, he got a really bad kick. He's actually pretty far away, and he goes to throw the zone much like he would throw his harp, but it's a zone, and it's a little bit more stable than his harp. But he gets away with it and leaves himself about 20, 25-footer. I'm out here about, I don't know, 50, 60 feet. Just throw it up in the air with a little spin on it. And put it in. Why not? A little glide on those beadless putters, huh? Like I said, he's probably about 20, 25 feet. Just smooths it. He's getting used to those Challenger OSs really quick. And here we got hole 13. Little hole. You got 2 gaps, one on the left and one on the right. You just want to get around this clump of trees that's right in the middle of me here. And the basket's just on the other side. I'm again taking his mid-range win. Normally I would throw a putter here, but I don't like throwing his current putter because it's all beat up and weird, and I don't like it. So I try to throw mid, and I lay off of it too much and hyzer it into the next tee box. He takes my challenger and about falls on his face. He slips on the end of the tee pad. So here we are. He is about 40 feet, right around circle's edge. Somewhere between. It's so hard to remember back, but I know he's outside the circle here because I was waiting for him to jump putt. And he doesn't jump putt. And he didn't need to. He just banged it. Like, whatever. I've only been putting with these putters for a couple holes, and he's already hitting almost, outside circle putts. Like, what's up with that? I am way outside the circle, but I just made one, so why not try to make another one? And try I did, but of course I did not. So we're just going to tap this in for par and move on to the next one. Hole 14 is a tight shot off the tee, and you want it to finish back to the left. He's just going to take my challenger. Same thing he threw on the last hole. I thought he smoked that tree off the tee, but he did not. Flips up, drifts a little bit right because it's starting to get beat up a little bit. It's a Pro D Challenger, and he's about pin high. I have that putter that I said I don't want to throw because it's all warped. You look at it. It's so warped. And then I throw the biggest turnover ever with the putter. I'm hoping it to go right, but there's not enough hope in the world to make that thing go right. So I'm sitting outside the circle, and I'm just kind of give it a bid and hope for the best. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Like I said, the beatless player is a little weird, but he's got the gallery behind him. He knows they're behind him, watching him, and I think this is where the beatless putter caught up to him. Finally, it stuck on his finger and kind of pulled off to the right. But he just peers the comeback, saves a par, and we move on to hole 15. Little short technical hole, 220, right in that area. You got two lines. You can go up the left into the trees or this route out here to the right. And I choose to go out to the right with the same putter and throw the same shot. A little turnover, but I just didn't keep it low enough around with that low ceiling. He takes the zone and gives it a lot of hyzer. He doesn't realize how stable that disc actually is. Normally we would both actually go more left, but you can see a guy practicing on the wall back there. You didn't see that. We're not even going to talk about that. So there's a guy practicing on the wall to our left, so we didn't take the left option that we normally would. He's sitting outside the circle, right at circle's edge, right outside the circle, and he just leaves it high. And he's going to have a little tester come back. And I left myself way short. This is almost circle's edge, but I'm starting to get a hang of these beatless putters. They're hitting the pole for me, and that's pretty good. We both clean up our pars, and we move on to hole 16. Hole 16, you see the basket tucked back there. We just want to go down this left path that I'm kind of moving over. And we're going to come around these big old trees, and we just want to have it come back. He's got my machete, my Big Z machete, and he doesn't realize how stable that disc is. That's a really stable disc. It's nothing like his H3. I have his full turn Voyage, pretty overstable, pretty close to like an Enforcer. And I just kind of give it a nice small pull and almost ace it. Yep. Nothing like throwing an overstable distance driver. It don't matter what brand it is. An overstable distance driver, it's pretty predictable. He again is on circle's edge. No, this is not circle's edge. He's well outside the circle here. He's lining up a big jump putt. Oof! Just catches the cage. Yeah, he wanted that. I am tapping in. It's a pretty cool little stamp on that passport. I like the white stamp. I'm tapping a birdie. He's going to foot fault his par, and we're going to move on to hole 17. Hole 17's got two routes, left of the V, right of the V. It's kind of a toss-up on both of them. You kind of have trees, dotted in to wherever. So now that I don't like his putter at all, and I don't know if I don't like the feel of his mid, but I just wasn't feeling his mid, so I just said, I'm just going to club up to his fairway and just kind of baby it and see if I can get down there. And I kind of did. A little deep at the basket, but hey, he picked up the machete again. I don't know why, but he decided to throw it again. And once again, it was super overstable. Leaves him another 50-footer here. And he's got another jump putt, which we all know he loves doing. I thought he peered it. I thought it was dead on. Instead, he hits Captain Cage again, and I'm going to give me a bid for birdie right around circle's edge. Right on the pole. And that's, I tell you, It's weird putting with beadless. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it. Leave in the comments. Have you ever tried putting with beadless putters? It is so weird going from beadless to beaded to beadless to beaded to beaded to beadless. It's just weird. Here I have his beloved H3, and I'm trying to will my arm into throwing a sidearm. I'm just, please throw a sidearm, please, 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 and no, still, it's not there. It's ugly, and like, I don't even know why I'm showing it on film, but in 6 months we're gonna look back at this and laugh when I got it figured out. So he's taking my zone again, about 230-foot hole, and being how stable it was last time he threw it, he's like, I'm going to throw it a little harder this time. And he threw it probably about 260. Whatever. I have the V putt. I've made this putt many a times over the past few years playing this course. This time, I did not. He's sitting right around that circle's edge again. He's living on the edge. Living on the edge. And he just lets it go. Gives it the high, and the stability of the Challenger OS shows right there. He's got a little tap in for par, and unfortunately, we're going to move over to hole 2. We're going to skip hole 1 as we take a look at that cool looking stamp on that passport, because unfortunately, this is where the round's going to end. Spoilers, we only play 9 holes. Well, technically we played 11, but we're only going to count the 9 as the score. This is hole 2 at sunset. This is one of the holes I did not want to play, but he insisted on it. So, he takes my Challenger, nice standstill, puts about 20 feet short. Executed it pretty much flawlessly.
Do you want to kiss this goodbye?
You guys know what's about to happen here. And I'm just going to let the rest of the video play out. I appreciate, yeah, I appreciate you guys. This is painful to watch. Oh no. How you doing in there?
Don't record me on camera.
Is it cold?
That's pretty cool. You lost my gift.
Is it cold?
It's really cold.
This might be the end of the round, bud. What do you think? Is that water cold? Hey, you did kiss it goodbye. I told you. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you on the way here? It's like, let's not play the front 9. There's too much water. We're gonna lose a disc. And you were like, let's play it. What could happen? Let me see the reaction on your face now. Your favorite putter from your first B tier win.
Stop.
You want to say anything to the people?
Don't throw a disc over an island when it's really cold, because it's cold.